This is Uncle Mark in the mothership with a 3-string cigar box guitar. Natural lighting. I got the door open, so if you hear some birds or some animals outside, that's why. It's a song by John R called Cocaine Blues. I do this song in C. It is a C and a G. I also do it with some distortion, and I use my trusty slide. So I'm just going to go through how I play this. I'm going to go through a couple of sets of lyrics, and then we'll break it down and I'll show you exactly what I'm doing. So here we go. Early one morning I was making the rounds, took a whiff of cocaine and shot my woman down. I went right home and I went to bed. Well, I stuck that loving 44 beneath my head. Got up next morning and I grabbed my gun, took a whiff of cocaine, away I run. I made a good run, but I run too slow. Well, they overtook me down in Juarez, Mexico. Laid in the hot joints, taking the pills. In walked the sheriff from the Jericho Hills. He said, Willie Lee, your name is not Jack Brown. You're the dirty hack that shot your woman down. Yes, I am. You got a warrant, won't you read it to me? I shot her down because she made me slow. Well, I thought it was her daddy, but she had 5 Alright, that's kind of enough of that. Song is 2 chords. It is a 1-5-1 song. So it's a C and a G. So your C is here. So G is open on that 0 fret you see right here. So G, D, G tuning. So G, G sharp, A, B flat, B, C. Important chord right there, just remember where it's at. C sharp, D, D sharp, E, F, F sharp, G. If you notice that the B and C are a half step apart and the E and the F are a half step apart, that's kind of how you remember where those things are. Everything else is a sharp. So, you know, F, F sharp, G, G, G sharp, A. So that sort of thing. There is a B flat, which is really an A sharp. We don't have to worry about it too much. Just remember a couple things. When you're in C, you got a C here. You also have a C way up here. Because G, G sharp, A, B flat, B, and C. So when you're on C, you can come up to this all the way up to here, right? There's your C, there's your marker for C, and there's the fret. And I like to be a little bit ahead of the fret, so closer, I mean ahead, closer to the pickup. So. Now you can pick this with 2 strings at a time, 3 strings at a time, 1 string at a time when you play your slide. There's 1 string, there's 2 strings, there's 3 strings, just like up here. There's 1 string, there's 2, there's 3. I tend to like using 2 strings a lot. Like kind of like down, up, down, up. So the song is in C and G, and it's got a rock and roll rhythm. Beneath my head. Right up next morning and I grabbed my gun. That's the whole song. You got a set of 4 lyrics and a set of 4 lyrics and then a set of 2 lyrics, and that's how I see the song, breaking it down on how it's played. After your 4 lyrics, you get to jam, stay on C, then go to G. G is up here too. You got G at the 0 fret, G at the 12th fret. It's also a G way up here, and it's about here on this guitar. So if you see, I just know that at this point right here, I got a G. So I can catch that too. So I got 3 Gs I can catch. when I try to solo or attempt to solo or just fool around, you know. You don't have to be exactly perfect, just have fun. So I also do a hop. So there are many ways to do it. You can, I call it walking up the ladder. I think of a guitar as a ladder, with the frets being the rungs on the ladder. And as you get higher, your pitch goes higher. If you go walk the ladder down, your pitch goes lower. That's how I think. So you're walking up to C from G. G, A, B, C. It's very hard to get that really quickly. So it's something you're going to need to practice. And in fact, I need to practice it as well because I'm not as competent as I wish I was on it. But you're in C. It's a 1-5-1 song. C. Da, 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 C, 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 G. This is rock and roll rhythm here. And you stop. Coming up. That's the whole song. But say you don't like C. C doesn't work for you. It's a 1-5-1 song. So if you want to change it to D, just move it up 2 frets. C comes up 2 frets, G comes up 2 frets. Now it's a D song with an A. Early one morning I was making the rounds, took a whiff of cocaine, A, caught my woman down. Right? Well, you don't like D either. Perfect. Come up to E. So the difference between C and E is C, 1, 2, 3, 4. So G, 1, 2, 3, 4. It's a B. You don't have to know that it's a 1-5-1 song. All you have to know is how to figure out where these shapes are. Okay? And that's all there is to it. If you want it to be an F, great. Here you are in F. So you start at C and go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. So you start at G, go G, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Your 5 chord. It's a C. Early one morning I was making the rounds, took a whiff of cocaine and shot my woman down. So you can do it any which way you like. Use your slide all over the neck. It's an easy tune to play. Has a lot of lyrics. It's very fun. Everyone knows it at the bar. Trust me, if you're in a hybrid type bar where you play classic rock and they dig it, but you need a couple country songs, cocaine blues, hit them hard with this. You'll really get a great response. It's like playing Folsom or songs like that, right? Where you can hit them hard with a driving country. You know, you'll play Moving On Over by Hank Williams. You play songs like that. And you can get into these hybrid situations where, yeah, they know Bad Company and they like to be rocked. They like to rock the jukebox, but you need some country songs. I used to play in Montana, and yeah, you can play lots of Rolling Stones, but man, you got to do some country, and if you do some Cash, you're going to knock it out of the park. So this is an easy song to learn. I'm going to be covering it in a lot of my sets. So I just want to let you know it's out there. It's Uncle Mark in the Mothership with some cowboy bar advice, little zen. So awesome. Enjoy this. This is a really, really good tune. It's a really fun to play, and it's got really, really clever lyrics. I really like it. So it's Uncle Mark in the Mothership. I do have a donate link down below if you want to support the Mothership and what we're doing here. The collective we, that is. So there's a donate link down below. It's a paypal.me/Uncle Mark Tips. It's down in the show notes. I do appreciate you people that have been donating and really hitting it hard, and I thank you so much for everything you do for me. Also sharing on social media, thank you for doing that as well, and you know, all the things you do, getting the word out, letting people know that I'm out here, and subscribing to my channel. That's really huge. I really appreciate it, and I'll just try to keep getting content out to you of all different genres. And you know, I'm a multi-genre type of artist, and I like playing everything. There is no bad music. So we'll see you next time.